as always, remember, by this video, I am absolved of any and all complaints that you may bring against me. Because I am doing this not for you. For you, the people who say, I only complain, I only riff, I only make fun of things. I spread negativity. Even though, for the past few fics, I have also been showing off where I don't spread negativity. To those who say I complain and hate everything, you chose to pick this because you took the time, rather, to listen to the suggestions I've given you. And believe me, I have given you a lot of suggestions. You chose to pick this. You chose to listen to it. And if you comment, you are thus pointing out you do not like to listen to the warnings that I give you. And you are thus only having yourself to blame. And if you think that for a second that the best way to handle this is to just not riff, I would like to point out that I am not going to be riffing anything after this fic. That's a Lucifer story. Anything for Fandom Fridays for a while. Or after Lunaverse, which is most likely Sunset in Time. After that is another Lunaverse. After that is 7 Days to Sunny June. After that is another Lunaverse. After that is What Didn't Happen. Yeah, I'm kind of booked and I don't see me doing any risks for a while. So basically, your complaint would be actually moot and you would just kind of seem kind of stupid. But hey, whoa, I know. You're not going to pay attention to this and watch the other videos where I don't riff, are you? No. You are going to look for this video because you're addicted to me riffing. I mean, I constantly post up videos where I'm not riffing anything. And do you watch them like, say, It's a Dangerous Business at Your Door? Which, while the author may be insane nowadays, I can assure you the fic is not. It's pretty well written. Or Grocer's Mirage. This is my own fic. And I'm not riffing my own story this time. All of these are avenues for you, the viewer, to watch rather than sitting back and listening to this riff. But no, as of now, you are choosing to do this. Which also makes this a little funnier. I want to remind you, for the past few days, I have not read a single bit of Micah's story. I have summarized it, and I riffed it. But I have not read a single bit on this. What have we been reading? The Technus Imperative. Which, I remind you, is what you're all here for. You're not here for the Micah crap. You're here for more Titans, which is what we're about to do. And need I remind you, Mikey, that's all you're going to be listening to for the next few minutes. So, I hope you enjoy. Alright, let's rumble! Supergirl tries to stand up. No! Risk, where are you? Impotent rump! Orion enraged, fires an energy blast, knocking Risk out. Orion. Aquaman comes over and grabs Tempest by the arm. Come on, Tempest! Let's get back to Atlantis, where we're needed. I have had enough of this. Yeah? Tempest's eyes go bright purple as he shoots an energy blast right at Aquaman, knocking him back. Well, I've had enough too! Great. Look at what your kid's table team is starting, Flash. That was Kyle Rayner, now mad. You should know better than anyone! He then creates a construct of a science suit of armor. You don't mess with the JLA! He then fires the green energy blast right at Wally, striking him. Quickly, the computer begins to scan. Scanning system. Port 1, uplink. Successful. Lead background format. LX3K, 3 grand. VR standard. Prism Kingdoms. Tamaran. Moscow. Warning. Spaces anomaly. Instant visit data. Tesseract. 3D. Loading. Confirm. Area. Magnify. Active. Starless. Blue Valley. Gotham City. Warner Brothers Studio. Fawcett City. Melinda. Marissa. Isaac. Widowbrook. All around the Justice League and the Titans, virtual reality begins to set, creating virtual images of the Titans' homes and realities and realms everywhere, forcing all the JLA and the Titans to break up to facing off individual opponents. What's happening? This is so weird. Where are we? Where aren't we? Batman and Nightwing face down each other, standing within, interestingly enough, the Parthenon of Athens. Virtual reality and fundamental control without direct brain contact. Your friend is getting increasingly powerful. He must be using some kind of three-dimensional grid. Look how big this cavern is all of a sudden. Impressive illusion. Wonder how much power he has to divert to create it. You mean is he nice and distracted now? After all this, you still want to destroy his fixed central power unit, don't you? Prism holds on to Riskus' unconscious body. Riskus is unconscious. Did Orion have to hit him so hard? Enraged, Starfire flies off and lets loose a starbolt, hitting Orion in the face. Are you proud of yourself, Orion? Why don't you pick on someone your own size? Elsewhere, Kid Marvel flies right at Superman. Looks like there are hotheads on both teams. Starfire, stop! Meanwhile, Kyle Rayner and Flash's battle continues in earnest. Kyle, wait! Speaking of DLA, Martian Manhunter's trying to telepathically send it. Yeah, I heard him, double crosser! Captain Marvel Jr. grabs Superman from behind. Okay, I got Superman. Whatever the plan is, somebody do something now. What are you talking about? No one wants to hurt anyone! Using his strong arm, Superman backhands one of the wildebeests any more than necessary! But there is a crisis, and we all have a job to do. Understand? Elsewhere, Arsenal takes aim at Batman from behind. Arsenal, don't! I don't know what's gotten into everybody, but stay out of this! Turning away, he runs after the fleeing Batman. And you! Let's not make this worse than it is! San Francisco. Holding chamber. Quick. Thunder. Grand Williams. Group affiliations. Titans ally. Physiology. Alien. Human offspring. Powers include controls thunder. Can release and force explosive bursts. Superhuman strength durability. Shares a second link with brother. See lightning. Meanwhile, Kyle uses his construct to grab Wally in his grip. Got to mess this now, you self-righteous traitor? Yeah, I got it. Safe play wannabe! Kyle! Wally! What is wrong with both of you? Doc says, rushing in, only to be stopped by her big sister. I don't think they have any intention of stopping until this is finished. Do you? Ray, help me. Meanwhile, John Jones stares facing out against the flame. Red Star. So you threaten me with fire, Red Star. Very judicious. I mean you no real harm, Manhunter. But Cyborg was my friend. In his defense, I will keep you and your team from destroying him. John, help me. Turning around, John sees the burning facades of his wife. Ugh. Look, this is getting out of hand. Dick misses, catches up with Batman, trying to negotiate him. Call up the JLA and I'll organize the Titans. We can talk this calmly and... There's been enough talk already. What we need now is action. Lightning. Travis Williams. Titans ally. Alien human offspring. Powers include generates to control lightning. Shares a second link with brother. See thunder. Thunder. Lightning. He once aided the Titans. Will you aid them again? Batman, listen. I'm not saying there's not a problem here. What the damage Vic is doing to the planet is unintentional. I'm sure of it. If we can find out some way to communicate with him, rekindle some sense of humanity.
Great. For creepy environment to creepy assailants.
Bad news for your side, son. Todd Henry Irons faces off against Supergirl. That's Friends' psychic self. Is more savage than he is. Also, Zariel faces her sonic blast. Bumblebee unleashes a lightning strike, only to get attacked by Zariel and that sonic blast. Too bad it can't go in two directions at once.
It does not need to.
Knowing that violence begets violence, one must always be prepared. Hence, the sword. Virginia. Woo! Azrael, you once aided the Titans. Will you aid them again?
The Titans?
Azrael, no file. Group affiliates, it's Titans ally. Physiology, alien. Powers include flight, agility.
Supergirl! Thank God!
Supergirl, with her wings of flame. Yeah, this is Matrix, so... She now has fire wings. Unleashes a blast of fire energy, knocking out the angel. This is why I'm appalled to see one attacking you. What do you think you're doing, Zariel?
Supergirl, please try to understand. You did not hear the psychic emanations from...
That's no excuse! Look at who you're assaulting! What can Bumblebee do to you?
This is a dark element, Supergirl. The last time Heaven's agents went to war against one another...
Spare me the theology lessons, Zariel. My halo may be newer than you, but I'm here to save a soul.
And we are here to save many.
Seeing him about to be surrounded, he lets loose a blast, knocking both of them outside.
Please let Batman be right about this. It's too late for that. Your friend, as you know him, is gone. Think, Nightwing. We've witnessed nothing in his abomination but a propensity for mass destruction and a keen disregard for human safety. Does that sound like fit to stone to you?
Blue Valley.
Who?
Magenta. You once aided the Titans. Will you aid them again? Magenta. Francis Kane. Group affiliates, it's Titans ally. Physiology, metahuman. Powers, generates and controls magnetic attraction and repulsion. Of course I'm not. But I do believe that his summoning, however aggravating, was a call for help. Try to understand our position here, Batman. You began training to be a hero as a young adult. For me and a lot of the other Titans, like Vic, that training shaped and influenced most of our childhood. Like the TLA, the Titans aren't about a promise to the world. It's also about a promise to each other, to ourselves. We swore on our childhood nightmares that we'd be there for one another. If I don't honor who I am. Huntress stares down a couple of female Titans members. Hey, girls. Panther, and of course, Flamebird. Looking for a fight, psycho? I've got her, Panther. Panther unleashes, trying to attack Huntress, only to be struck down from above. Now I'll let the Batman stand. Ugh! Let's leave the Catwoman pretender for me. Hey, Flamebird. Heard from Nightwing lately? A shot rings out, knocking Flamebird to the ground. San Francisco! Chris King. He once aided Titans West. Wow. Working technology. Everything around here is functionally malfunctioning. Chris King, aka Numerous Files, updating. Group affiliates, Titans West. Physiology, enhanced human. Powers and skills include morphs into a superhero identity every hour after becoming one with Mystic 8 style. Oh! The original Ben 10! Pretender. My. Hard to assess from here, Batman. But it's true. There hasn't been any additional global disasters since activation. I'm tracking some scattered cyber productivity, but nothing that anyone's calling in about. Here, kitty. Energy shot rings out as the duel between Starfire and Orion continues in earnest. Underestimate me when you're dead!
You threatened the son of Darkseid himself? What arrogance should I teach you where you come from, urchin? And what about your commitment to the safety of innocence? What about the oath you took to fight against crime and corruption? Never swerve from the path of justice. Is this your idea of justice? One already dead friend waged against the safety of millions? I've always respected your opinions, Nightwing, but I'm not going. But I'm going to take to that CPU.
New York. Harley Quinn, you once aided the Titans, will you? Wherever you're going, buddy, I'm going with you. Harley Quinn, aka Dula Dent, formerly Joker Star, Riddler Star, Scarecrow Star, Penguin Star, Catwoman Star, group affiliations, Teen Titans Ally. Powers and abilities include agility, possesses numerous climbing gadgets. No, I can't let you do that. I don't know how to explain it to you so it'll make sense to you, but in a way, you're right. The chance to help even one friend is worth everything, because friendship, loyalty, hope, all of it counts. It's all part of that very decency we're trying to protect. We have to protect it in ourselves as well as others. Besides, no sacrifices are acceptable. You taught me that. An energy blast rings out, striking Starfire.
Your attack will abandon! What kind of counterattack do you anticipate?
Starfire, she's hurt!
Leave her be, boy.
Right behind him, Raven's soul self appears.
And you, Warlord.
By the souls of Azarath, I command you, calm your rage.
Ryan glanced out in shock. Interesting pitch. But I'm not really in the business of aiding the Titans these days.
The orb looks and communicates with a former enemy. Deathstroke the Terminator.
So you just run along now. Rather relieved that worked.
Deathstroke the Terminator, aka Slade Wilson, former Titans ally, enhanced human, possessing healing factor which prevents death, increased strength, speed, endurance, senses, and intelligence, expert in various hand-to-hand combat diplomas, expert marksman.
Mira, my love, but how?
As John is distracted by the flaming effigy of his former wife, Roy Harper prepares an arrow to fire right at Martian Manhunter. Go on, Miri. Keep it up. Keep it. Ah! However, this distraction was all that was needed to have John regain his senses and uppercut both of them.
What? You dare ever take my dead wife? How dare you? Who you who say you fight here today to honor your family? You take this too far. Can you not see we're all on the same side? Listen to me. Your association with the Teen Titans, though clearly beneficial to you on some levels, has forced you to bury many colleagues. That's a grief from which I always hope to spare you. But we both know that death is inevitable. You are not naive, Nightwing. Mourn your friend and move on.
Superboy, look! There it is again!
I thought you said it didn't want you, dude.
Robin, your predecessors once aided the Titans. Will you aid them once again? Hey, Superboy, fall, okay? Maybe it'll take us where the real threat is. Robin, the Third, aka Tim Drake, group affiliations, Young Justice, physiology, human, powers and skills include hacker, detective, martial artist, utilizes a wide range of gadgets and gadgetry.
Batman, I apologize for my temper. Firstly, though, the environment itself is protecting the children.
Professor, fire, where are you?
Not my doing, Mirage.
Batman, are you still listening to me? Batman looks on and sees the central power control unit staring right at him.
That's all right, John. You managed to confirm my suspicions. Open the JLA telepathy channel to Nightwing. Batman to JLA. I'm at the CPU now. Continue fighting, but stay on guard. The good news is that the distraction is working. Airspeed is being deferred for environmental control. The bad news is our opponent is now actively aiding the Titans, and its attacks will be less predictable than theirs.
What? This whole battle's a ruse? You're fighting with us just so you can sneak up on Vic?
Think it out, Nightwing.
Boom! An explosion rings out. Being launched from the one and only Rose Wilson. Big Barda, do I know you, Waif? The name's Rose Wilson, and I'm gonna take you down. I think you're over your head this time, Rose, says Omen, causing a small distortion between Barda, Woodstock, New York. Like, we're not busy enough.
What are those?
Don't know, but he don't seem interested in us. Hawk 2. Okay, Sauce Mattress. Grip abilities, it's none. Physiology, genetically enhanced human. Powers and skills include military combat training, enhanced strength due to symbiotic connection to Dove, grow wings for flight, possesses sonic scream. Elsewhere, Archer teams up with Prism to unleash an attacker Green Lantern. Prism, get you out. Don't worry about Flash. He's on our side. Adam, help us out. Sorry, Prism, not this time. Hey, I thought you were a friend. I am, which is why I'm only going to mess up your equilibrium a little. No, you won't. Prism uses her energy to knock out Adam. Alright. Look at it this way. You yourself know a Fix defending us. Doesn't that constitute a conscious reaction?
It'll take us approximately 30 minutes to dismantle the CPU and the moon-based construct. Take care of Masters during that time at your own risk.
Fine. Batman, pass me to... Raven, I got you. I need a window.
John, we need to keep the fight going. 2 teams will be heading up to the moon. A JLA unit and a Titan's assemblance. Understood, Batman.
You know what I love about this? At first, Batman and Nightwing are arguing about the very basis of, well, something that Spock had once argued. Is it best to sacrifice one for the many? Or is it better to try to find another solution that doesn't sacrifice lives? And that doing everything for a friend to help, even if it doesn't seem that much, is worth it. I love this argument in this discussion between these two heroes. And then in the end, they both realize that, yeah, it is worth it. And almost subconsciously, they both come up with a plan. Batman points out to Dick that there are 30 minutes, that they got 30 minutes they can take out the CU. Nightwing, understanding, knows he's got that much time to form a team together and go up to the moon and save Vic. Batman's giving Dick the time that he needs, and they all are working together. I love this whole entire way that Batman and Nightwing use each other's talents and skills and know each other. This shows just how much of a team that they are, and how wonderful father and son Spawn is. You know, I can see why Linkara says that this is his favorite comic book of all time. Kind of hard to disagree. Dove 3, aka Wily Wolverman. Graphilius is none. Genetically enhanced human. Powers and skills include guitar hearing. Enhanced strength due to symbiotic connection to Hawk. You can grow wings for flight. Possesses sonic streak. What's going on down there, SB? Major doing on that island, Robbie. I didn't know any better. I say blows kind of confused.
Your plan... Batman begins to talk to Nightwing. Your plan of yours is extremely risky. Choose your team carefully.
Up above the sky, Donna is wrapped in Wonder Woman's lasso. What truth do you want from me, Diana? That Vic isn't human anymore? That we could both be accused of the same. We've both been gossips, beyond man's comprehension. You truly wish to save your friend, don't you? My friends are all I have left. Donna, Richard has need of you. Raven appears beyond Donna, her soul self lighting up. Diana, please, let me go. Nodding, Wonder Woman releases Donna from her lasso. That's one! Elsewhere, the battle rages on as Terra bites Wonder Woman with a huge construct of rock.
Gotta! You kids do not know when to stop!
John Henry throws his hammer, knocking Terra off her box.
That makes our job easier. Hey, my hammer!
It gets warped away, teleported by one of the other Titans. Got sent through a little portal. Since you don't mind, Vic created a new versatile Gabriel's horn from me in here. I figure I might as well use it. Arsenal stands back, cheering on one of the other Titans. Go Flamebird! Hey, Andres, you're not gonna take that from her, are you? Uh-oh, here comes Mr. Buzzkill. Batman lands in between the two the two warring factions.
Excuse me. And you,
Roy Harper. Raven appears next to Roy. Oh, we gotta go now? Okay. Arsenal, that's two. Other Titans that are not in this battle: Dove 1, Golden Eagle, Tara, Jericho, Cole, Robin 2, Jason Todd, Danny Chase. Elsewhere, the battle between Tempest and Aquaman heats up. Oh, it's like I'm at some kind of burden to you! You're the one who decided to raise me! He uses the wire and starts to make it boil hot right around Arthur. And then he chases the wire temperature to ice. Maybe you should have just gotten a punching bag! Although, all this is not enough to hold back the King of Atlantis as he breaks free, firing a grappling hook from his metal hand, because he had that back at the time, wrapping it around Tempest. Ugh!
maybe when I'm done pounding you this time, we could go get a drink.
Meanwhile, Plastic Man and Beast Boy rumble, each engaging in a staging contest. Anything you can become, I can become. I can become better. I can become anything better than you. I don't have time for this. Something's going on. Garth. Raymond appears, ready to take away Tempest.
Arthur, let him go.
Fine, go. Tempest. Barely. That's 3. Dove 2, Don Granger. Hawk 1. Although for Hawk 1, life or death is not immediately registered. Take it easy, Argent. Don't kill him. Whose side are you on? Wally tries to communicate to Argent as C battles with GL. I don't... Wallace, please, come with me. Wally pauses, rage filling his eyes as he remembers. And I would trust you. Why, exactly? You manipulated my emotions before. You trust Wizard, and it is he who is asking to summon you, instead of the other way around. Anything, Beast, you can do, I can become better. Hey, wait a minute. Yo, Impulse! Tie this guy up for me, will ya? In an instant, Beast Boy turns into a small owl to fly away from Plastic Man, while Impulse wraps around, tying up and binding Plastic Man. Great, Raven, thanks. Just one more now. Me. Nightwing turns around and sees his soul stuff and runs inside. I've got somewhere else I need to be. Turning into a small little bee, Beast Boy flies into Raven as Raven flies towards the moon. Elsewhere on Earth, the rest of the Titans watch in the sky. See that? Beautiful. Wasn't it Raven's soul self? Elsewhere, other members of the superhero community arrive. A little late for the party, aren't we? Not exactly. Raven continues to fly off as Batman shouts, "Stop!"
You provided the distraction we needed.
All the JLA and Titans pause in the midst of their fight and look towards where Batman's voice rings out.
The Titans team is on its way to attempt contact.
Meanwhile, over on the other island, other members of the superhero community not affiliated with either team have arrived, such as Mary Marvel, Captain Marvel, Green Arrow, Connor Hawk at the time, Power Girl, Elastic Man, and Mr. Miracle. We were the League. Reinforcements are coming in from around the globe, Arrowette. This isn't over yet. Black Canary, good to hear your voice. Who are you talking to? So kids with really good timing. They showed up a minute earlier before Batman's stop order. We would have had to kick their young butts.
The fate of the planet depends on what we do next.
Analyzing past Titan's headquarters. Former Titan's lair, deep inside a small cave. Then, Titan's Tower, located by East River inside New York City. Then, Titan's base satellite in the USS Argus. Also, that's where it comes in. Then there was the Titan's Liberty base and the Solar Tower. Blueprint for new ideal environment. Processing. Requirements: maximum comfort and efficiency. Expendable space, ability to sustain humans and humanoids for entire lifespan. Meanwhile, in Mike gets Vic. Oh, come on. You know, I wonder, if I were to skip this chapter, it does leave you with the tetanus imperative stuff. Would you guys even notice? Would you guys even mention that I skipped out the Mike and stuff? No, of course you wouldn't. But I'm going to do it anyway, just to be a nice guy. Well, as the fight rages on, the Dizzy Destin, who had to stay behind along with Moroku and Sango, all watch, and the Dizzy Destin, of course, are still useless. No, they are less than useless. They are super useless. They are super triple useless. To the point where we have to even ask, why were they even kept alive? While some of the other people might be upset, I wouldn't be upset if they died, because, my god, they are useless! Sango, who's not useless, reappears dressed in armor. Her lovely, beautiful, skin-tight armor. Focus! Focus! That's when the Dizzy Destin remembered that they have destiny power bullshit, whatever is from earlier in the fic. You know, that thing that they got from the Destiny Stones that was a small detail and didn't amount to much. Like at all. Well, with the storm raging on, everybody's wondering what to do, and Moroku absorbs it with his wind tunnel. That is pretty awesome. See, Maiken? When you don't write with hate in your heart, you can do an awesome moment. And doing a moment where Moroku absorbs the storm is a pretty awesome moment. See? You can try. Good boy. Meanwhile, the Titans and the ponies decide to unleash all their power at the now super demon who's been infused with Jewel Shards and Luna's magic, mind you. Joy. The Titans are all firing energy blasts. They're all the same now. Just generic energy wielding characters. Joy. Look at them firing energy blasts. There's no difference in fighting styles. Joy. I am so, excited. Can I go back to tetanus imperative now? No, you are stuck here. The demon wraps around Cyborg, crushes him with a little bitty paste. Yay. Another death. I am so totally mad. And the fight continues on and on and on and on and on again, my friend. They try blasting it, it doesn't work. They try attacking it, it doesn't work. He fires acid, and inuyasha leaps away from the barrier, leaps onto the monster's arm, cuts it open, grabs the jewel shards, brings it back. Have I mentioned inuyasha has become my favorite character in this fic? Seriously. All the badass moments goes to him. And I know Micah didn't intend to, but he made inuyasha the coolest character on this whole entire damn fic. So, thank you, Maiken, for making inuyasha awesome. I applaud. Clap, clap. At one point, Nobunaga comes in, drains the dark power, and everybody fires their energies towards the Tessaiga. And once again, inuyasha takes the win. Why? Because somehow, the awesomeness of the inuyasha manga was so good that it somehow warped space-time so that way inuyasha could be the MVP of this fic, motherfucker! So thus, with all the power of the Tessaiga being flowed into him, the Police's magic, the Dark Ocean bullshit, Raven's power, and of course, the Dark Zone charging up. Because, yes, believe it or not, even though Nobunaga steals some of the dark magic from the demon, even that doesn't work. So thus, they begin to sap all of it right into the twisting tornado of the Tensaiga. And Tensaiga now charged up all this energy, and he also releases his ultimate attack! Back off, wave! And then destroys the demon. No, I'm not even going to talk about the whole entire sad thing with Nobunaga because nobody cares. But he also destroys the demon. Nobunaga's okay. And Cyborg is alive now. Yeah. I know, it seems like he's dead. However, while everybody else is shocked that Cyborg is alive, Kagome is not. For he looks off in the distance and sees Sesshomaru seizing the Tenseiga and walking away. Yes. You've heard it here, folks. And I'm going to be nice and compliment this. But this is a totally in-character scene of Sesshomaru doing a genuinely good deed for other people because of his character growth. And he would totally use the Tenseiga to save somebody. So, yeah, Micah genuinely wrote an in-character, touching scene. So, good job there. Not to mention, I gotta admit, Inuyasha using the backlash slave on a giant demon, that is pretty cool. I will give you that. It's just a shame that the rest of the fix sucks. But, hey, at least we can deal with this, that there was at least one decent scene. How much you want to bet that Mike is going to still insult me for this? Or is going to listen to me complimenting and say that he did a good job and rant on how I compliment him? Woo boy, does this guy not know how to take a compliment! And yes, we'll be finishing up the rest of Tetanus Imperative soon.